Okay, so we're looking at the schematic for the installation for the semi plug-and-play remote starter for 2006 Ram pickup truck. So the 2006 Ram still has a starter wire, so there are two connection points we're going to be dealing with. The first one is the immobilizer connection. This is your ignition switch. Your immobilizer connection is located right here on your ignition switch, and it looks like this. So you're going to locate this module on your ignition, you're going to unplug it, and you're going to install the T-harness at the module, just like the picture shows. Now, where the confusion is coming in for some people is you have to make 4 connections at the ignition switch harness, which is located right here on the back of your ignition switch. So when you make the connections with my item, you're going to have 4 wires. In the schematic, this plug shape is shown, and that's what I have in my hand, but that's not what your Ram has. Your Ram has a flat plug, and this plug's not going to plug in. This is why we need to make the 4 traditional connections at the back of the ignition switch. Your plug wires are going to be in the same order. The shape of your plug is going to be slightly different, and that won't allow this plug to plug in. So when you're making the connections, you're going to take the first wire, my solid red, and you're going to connect it to your gray-red wire on the end pin of your ignition plug. Then you're going to take my pink with a green stripe, and you're going to connect it to your starter wire, which is dark green with a yellow stripe here at pin 4. Then you're going to do the next wire, which is pink and white, and you're going to connect it to the pink and white on your ignition switch plug. Then the last wire here, you located at pin 2, is the mux, and that's going to be purple brown. The stripe is really hard to see, so you want to look. The end pin may be purple, so don't confuse these two. You actually go by pin position. Don't go by color. And you'll see that it's in the same order right here. You make these 4 connections, plug in the immobilizer plug. You have the choice of doing the optional parking light connection, and then you can advance to the module pairing steps located in your paper instructions. There's also a QR code on your installation guide that'll show you an example of the same type of install on a PT Cruiser. It's really easy. You make 4 connections, 1 plug-in connection, and you're all set.